My name is Tamika Katon-Donegal, and I want to talk to you today about State Assemblywoman Taylor Darling. At the end of 2023, I realized that my mother had gotten involved in some predatory practices and was on the verge of losing her home. My mother and father paid for their home for $30,000 in 1974 and had owned the home outright. But again, because of predatory practices, my mother is now on the verge of losing it. I live in California, 3,000 miles away. I didn't know where to start, what to do, who to call. Anyone I did try to call in terms of like a lawyer or legal aid or something, and someone recommended that I call her local reps. And I'm like most, I consider myself civically minded. I participate, I vote, again, but I live in California and my mother is on Long Island. And I looked up her reps and I saw her congressman and I was like, well, I don't think he'll be helpful. Who's next? And then I came across her state assemblywoman, Taylor Darling. And, I hoped her last name was an indication of what she might be able to do. And to say that my expectations weren't only met, but they exceeded any idea of how vital and how helpful our local government can and should be. They answered the call from a woman who lives 3,000 miles away, who's not their constituent, but whose elderly mother is. And the entire office was so supremely helpful. It starts with Assemblywoman Darling, but with Lee Blessing and Wayne Hull, they made themselves available. They responded to my emails. They responded to my calls and texts and helped me find some resolution. They helped me get in touch with people that I wouldn't have even thought to reach out to, like the state attorney general's office in Nassau County. And we have had several conversations with them about my mother's situation and trying to find a resolution. And none of that would have been possible without the intervention of Ms. Darling's office and of Ms. Darling herself. While I was home for the holidays, I wanted to stop by the office and just express my gratitude for all of their help in person. And they sat down with me and talked to me. And, I felt comfortable returning to California because I knew my mother was in good hands with Ms. Darling. The depth of my gratitude for their help is really immeasurable. And, I think that Taylor Darling is the exact voice at the right time that Long Island needs. She does what a politician, and I feel even weird saying that, she does what a representative is supposed to do. They take care of their constituents. They look out for their best interest. I wish we had more people involved in government, both local and federal, like her. So thank you so much, so much, Assemblywoman Darling. The fight is not over. I'm still, this very minute, working on stuff for my mom. But we wouldn't have gotten this far without your help. So thank you. Excellence,